Is it going? Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another toy haul. This is a big one. This is the last few months, maybe even this whole year. I can't remember the last time I did a toy pickup. But we have a lot of stuff here. We got some Transformers / Beast Wars, Power Rangers, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, you name it. I also have a little kitty that wants love right now for some reason. We went to the vet yesterday, and her blood work's all perfect. Anyways, so I'll start over here with Transformers. First up, we have the Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy Inferno. Pretty cool. We have the same line, but Warpath. We have Paleo Trex, which coolly, is that a word? What's really cool to me is this is a new Predacon from like Beast Wars. So that is not a Decepticon or a Autobot. That is a Predacon. And they do this thing, they're called fossilizers. Basically, they break apart and become armor for other Transformers. It's pretty sweet. Save my favorites for last. We have Cyclonus. I love the artwork on these, by the way. Then we have the good old classic RC, Fembot. So on Hasbro Pulse, they do this as well as that kind of packaging. They do just the cardboard boxes like this, but they still have pretty cool artwork in them and stuff like it's a cassette tape. And these are tapes that go inside of Soundwave, I think. But yeah, so I still keep them sealed somewhat, but I want to look at them, so I just break this seal and look at them inside the box. Next up, we have this 2-pack. Look at that artwork in there. Those are pretty cool. This is Dominus, Criminal Pursuit. Then we have Shattered Glass, Optimus Prime, and Ratchet. The Shattered Glass figures are always really cool. They're usually like a purple and blue kind of scheme to them. So those are pretty sweet. And that's my only Ratchet right now because the regular Ratchet was a Walgreens exclusive and he's super expensive now because I did not get it. That's okay. I finally, this came out like a couple years ago. I just missed it for whatever reason. I finally got Siege Starscream. He was on sale on Amazon, so I nabbed him, and I also had a gift card, I think. Saving my favorites for last, we have Deep Cover. He's a repaint of the Siege Sideswipe, which they keep using that mold over and over again. I swear it's been used like 6 times now, just in the last 2 years. We have the big boy here. We have Siege Jetfire, which is only my... Jetfire is my favorite G1 Transformer, and this is only my second Jetfire. My other one's up there. He's the Generations Jetfire. But yeah, he's always a big boy. What else do we have over here? Okay, I guess I'll get to my favorites now. Okay, so as a lot of you might know, I'm obsessed with Beast Wars. I mean, I have a whole Beast Wars shelf right here, and I keep looking and not at the camera. War for Cybertron Trilogy, they're doing Beast Wars now. So I have Cheetor, and I got 2. This one I have opened, and he's in there on my shelf. And this is the sealed one. And they put out a slight repaint of him, so we have 2 different Cheetors. I usually don't get the Netflix versions, just because they're just, different paint job. I didn't really care, but when it's Beast Wars, I gotta do it. I didn't show him yet. Vertebrake, he's also a Predacon, a new Predacon. But we have Black Arachnia, which I also got doubles of so I could open. I would like to have doubles of all the Beast Wars just so I can display them. But I didn't want to like pre-order doubles, so I just gave myself a rule that if I find these in the wild, I'll pick them up for the doubles. So far I've only found 3 in the wild though. The third one I found in the wild was Rat Trap. So grabbed another one of those. This little bitty dude's $10. Isn't that crazy? And then we have Optimus Primal. I would love to have an opened one of these. And last but not least, so far in this line, the big boy Megatron. Wait. That is not last but not least. There's one more. We have Megatron. They did a great job on these. Here's last but not least, the medium boy, Dinobot, who's always a fan favorite. Speaking of Beast Wars, I'll just continue with that. So there's a third party called Transart. They started doing like Transmetal's Beast Wars figures of their own. They're usually masterpiece scale. If you don't know what any of this means, I'm sorry. But yeah, so their third one, this is BWM3, is Metal Panther Commander, which is obviously Transmetal Cheetor. They also did, number 1 was Transmutate, number 2 was, who was number 2? I think it might have been Megatron. But anyways, the next Beast War item, the RED line did a Beast Wars figure. RED is like, they're super detailed, usually super show accurate. This one's not really. But they don't transform. So they're just really highly articulated, like good looking figures that just don't transform. So they did Cheetor, so I grabbed that. And the only other one I have that I grabbed was Transformers Prime RC, because I do love Transformers Prime. I also have all of my Transformers Prime stuff right there. She will fit perfectly in there with it. Those are the only 2 lines I'm going to get from the RED series, unless they do Beast Machines. I might do that, but that's kind of in line with Beast Wars, so it counts. I finally grabbed some... Oh, I missed a stack of Transformers, guys. Hang on. Okay. We have Quintessent Alicon. I don't know, I forgot about these. We have Huffer. We have Ractonite, which is he's auto. Wait. The Predacon. Okay, so this is also technically in the Beast Wars line. Oh, and the last Beast War. How did I forget about this Beast War? I just got her, I forgot. Air-Razor. I would love to get a second Air-Razor to open this up and display one, because she looks great. So yeah. But anyways, I got some... Let's show this real quick. I was on Hasbro Pulse just looking around, and I noticed they had a Beast Wars shirt. So I grabbed it. It is Megatron, as you can see. If you haven't noticed, I like Beast Wars a lot. So I like to collect the classic line of Beast Wars, like the retro stuff from the 90s. I got a really good deal on 3 more to add to the collection. So I did. We have Jawbreaker. This released in 1999, still sealed. We have Night Glider, also 99. I played with this toy a lot when I was a kid. Like, this thing was cool. He's got a sword. He's got all kinds of stuff. And then lastly here, we have Transformers Armada Air-Razor, which is a repaint of the Transmetal Air-Razor. This came out in 2003, so I was a freshman in high school at the time. So, yeah. Those are cool. We also have this. This is a Beast Machines Black Arachnia. She's pink because In Japan, they did a Takara version of Black Arachne, and she was pink, and it's really hard to get now, super expensive. So my buddy got he got a lot of knockoffs. They call them KOs, knockoff versions. So I grabbed one up from him for like $18 or something like that. Yeah, better than paying the premium price for the real one, but she looked cool on a display. She's from Beast Machines, by the way, which is a sequel series to Beast Wars, so still counts. Next up here we have, so there's a Transformers Studio series. They usually do the movie figures, like any of the Michael Bay movies. They made figures for them. I've stayed very clear of all of those. I have one Bumblebee, but just because it came in a lot with something. Not that I have anything against the movies. The movies are good. I just didn't really want to collect the figures for them. But the 86 movie, the original G1 movie, they started doing studio series for those, and I did want those. So we have Blur from the 86 movie. I like how they have 86 on there. We have Jazz from the 86 movie. And Grimlock. Big boy. And the last thing here, Transformers has been doing crossovers with other series. They're usually 80s series. Hopefully my video didn't restart. Anyways, they're usually 80s series. They did Top Gun, Back to the Future, Ghostbusters. I think that's it. I can't remember. Well, they did 90s as well. They did a crossover with the X-Men, like the 90s animated series. And it's the X-Jet. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, that is really cool. People are really hating on the figure here for whatever reason, but I'm just gonna leave it like this and put it with my Uncanny X-Men collection. So yeah, that'll be cool. The last Transformers thing. I know you guys are tired of Transformers. We've been at Transformers for 12 and a half minutes. I showed this in my Big Bad Toy Store unboxing, but BotCon is a like a Transformers convention, and I got the BotCon 94 book that shows all the figures from the convention, 94 pin, and a t-shirt. Those aren't actually from 94, by the way. They're just re-releases or whatever. Okay, so what do you want to do next? We want Star Wars. Let's do Star Wars. Okay, so I recently became obsessed with Star Wars. Like, obsessed. I wasn't into it as a kid, and literally the last 2 years, I started watching, reading, listening to anything I can Star Wars, and playing. I just platinumed Jedi Fallen Order. But I decided I wanted some Star Wars in my toy collection, so I decided which line to collect for, and I picked the vintage collection. It's not as expensive as the Black Series, and it's not as like cheap looking as the Retro Series. It's kind of in the middle. So we have some vintage collection figures here. We have K2SO from Rogue One. I love all the droids in the movies. They are usually funny and usually my favorite characters. We have Anakin Skywalker Peasant Disguise, which for some reason I have two. I don't know how that happened. We have Phantom Menace Battle Droid. These are hilarious in the Clone Wars like TV series because they just walk around going Roger, Roger, and like they're really stupid. They're funny. You gotta watch it. We have Queen Amidala from Phantom Menace. We have Jyn Erso from Rogue One, which I'm never ordering from Amazon again because these are all jacked up. Amazon. We have Rey from The Force Awakens. We have Chirrut Imwe? I don't remember his name, from Rogue One. He was a badass. We have C-3PO from Empire Strikes Back. Darth Vader from Rogue One, which kind of spoiled that he was in Rogue One. You know, I didn't know until I saw this figure. So if that spoiled it for you, I'm sorry. It's not really a story spoiler, but we have the TIE Fighter pilot. And then we have the special Luke Skywalker Jedi Destiny set. I think this was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive at one point, but Hasbro Pulse put them up, so I went ahead and grabbed one. The packaging is gorgeous. Now we have this one, which I don't have any like rare expensive ones. That Anakin one might be eventually, but these are going to be probably very pricey eventually. We have Cara Dune, the carbonized version, and Cara Dune, the non-carbonized version. As soon as she got fired from Disney for making comments about stuff, anyways, I went ahead and jumped on Walmart because this one wasn't exclusive to Walmart. I jumped on their website and grabbed one for like $17, I think. They sell for like $12.99 retail, but I think it might have been a third party. I don't know. It was $17. So I grabbed it because I was like, they're gonna stop making these, and I'm not gonna be able to get Cara Dune if I don't grab it. And sure enough, Hasbro announced they're gonna cease all production on all her figures, and so I grabbed this one. And then Big Bad Toy Store finally put this one up for like a limited time. It sold out pretty fast, so I got both of them. So that's cool to add to the collection. And when it comes to Star Wars vehicles, Vintage Collection has vehicles. They're very nice. Like, I would love to have them, but they are massive and they're expensive. Like, the boxes are huge and they cost a lot of money. So I decided that if I wanted some representation of the vehicles in my collection, I'm going to go a different route. I decided on this route. It's not the prettiest, but it works. Hot Wheels did a line called the Hot Wheels Starships. So, like, there's Millennium Falcon. Then we have, like, the Razor Crest. And these are small. These are small and cheap. So that's a good way to put the vehicles in my collection without actually having to get all these massive, expensive vehicles. But yeah. So, should I show all of these? I don't know. I don't feel like digging all these out. But I got a couple cases of them. They're cheap though. They're Hot Wheels cars, basically, so they're not expensive. My cat is being really funny right now. Anyways, so that's all the Star Wars stuff. Let me just move this stuff out of the way. Move out of the way, Star Wars! Ugh. Don't worry, guys. We're almost done. We're almost done. And you can fast forward through me moving this stuff if you want. So I haven't added anything Power Rangers to the collection in a while because I only collect the Lightning collection. But I couldn't pass these up. We have the Retro Morphin Power Rangers. I have Jason, which there's 4 of them. Kimberly, Zach, and Billy. So yeah, that's all I got Power Rangers. Those are cool though. I'm gonna call this the miscellaneous pile. We have the original. Some of you 80s kids might remember this. The Ghost Popper from the real Ghostbusters. So that is really cool. I have all the figures so far, so this was cool to add to that collection. And then to go with the newer Ghostbusters line, my first ever Ecto-1. I do have the Transformers version, but that doesn't really count. So yeah, there's the Ecto-1. And then we have Christmas Story Nightlight. This is from NECA. They make a lot of the toys that I buy. That's cool. I wanted a full-size one, but this will do. Sticking with 80s stuff, we have Back to the Future Part 2. This is, what are they calling him? Ultimate Marty McFly. And also from NECA, we have the Time Machine, the DeLorean. die-cast replica, 1/16 scale, doors open and close, high detail. I've always wanted a DeLorean. And I have the Transformer one, but like I said, that doesn't count. Okay, the last group of stuff here. This is the Ninja Turtle stuff. Bought this from a buddy for pretty cheap. We have the Jumbo Raphael. I only have one of the Jumbos so far. I have Bebop. Yeah. No, I have Rocksteady, not Bebop. What was I thinking? So, yeah. He'll go cool with that. And then sticking with the retro figures here, we have a complete Metalhead. These are so cool. I didn't have Metalhead as a kid. And then we have a movie Master Splinter. So, I'm going to put this off to the side and I'll show you. Oh, Metalhead dropped one of his things. Where does this go? It goes up here. Okay, anyways. I've already shown these, so I'm not going to dig them out of the box. In my Big Bad Toy Store loot or pile of loot unboxing, I got a few of the Super 7 Ultimate figures, which are basically just really highly detailed redos of the old 80s and 90s figures. I got 4 of them. I'm not going to open them again. I decided I'm going to get out of collecting these because they're big, they're expensive, and I can't do it. I'm not doing it. So that's the last of those I'm going to get. But I am going to continue the NECA line. And first up in that line, we have Rasputin and Genghis. This is like super new. I don't even think it's hit all the stores yet. My buddy hooked me up with this. In that same line of figures, we have Rat King versus Vernon. Which these are really nice figures. They're way more show accurate than the old school figures. We have Splinter versus Baxter. And the scalpers love these, so if you find them, scoop them. Also from NECA, we have Super Shredder Shadow Master. They already did a Super Shredder a long time ago, but this is the darker colored version. I forgot what he's supposed to be modeled after, like why he's so dark. I really don't remember, but that's cool. Here's something else the scalpers loved. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Taka and Razor. If you remember them from the movies, like nom noms. So yeah, that is really cool. And the last NECA thing here is it's currently a Walmart exclusive. If you can find it, get it. It's a pinball crate, and it comes with a Shredder variant. It's more purple. And some pins, or it's a keychain. Pizza magnet, a Krang beanie, and a t-shirt. Everyone is scooping this just because of the figure, because the NECA figures, they don't make enough of them. But luckily I have really good friends that we created a group on Facebook, and we're from all over the country, and we just look for this kind of stuff for each other. And if we find it, we send it at cost plus retail, not scalper prices. So the last thing here is a Target exclusive. This is the movie star Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set. So when the original movie came out, there were no toys for the Turtles or for the movie. So they put out these really ugly looking turtle figures. See, here's one. They look like they have like diseases all over them because of all the speckles. But what people got really mad about with this set, because this set, by the way, this set comes with all of these. All 4 turtles, Splinter, and Shredder. Which I never had any of these as a kid except for Shredder. I had Shredder at some point. So people got mad about this set because if you look at Splinter here, he does not look the same at all. Like, this is what Splinter used to look like in the movie set. He was kind of fuzzy. I don't know if you can tell that he's fuzzy. Yeah, see, he's got like some fuzz on him. Well, they changed it to this for whatever reason, so people were mad. I wasn't really mad. I was just like, I kind of want one of the original splinters too, and my buddy had one, so he got me one. So now I have both kinds of splinters. Both splinters. Both, yeah. But anyways, that is all of the toy pickups. We've been here for over 25 minutes. If you're still here, thanks. Tell me what you picked up. Tell me what you like. Have any questions? Let me know. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.